Some kids accidentally helped me get petty revenge against my SILs. So I used to be this semi-professional baker when I met my husband. Not because I tried to be or anything, but every weekend friends or family would literally pay me to make cakes, pies, cookies. My specialties were cheesecakes and these crazy cakes with surprises inside them. Like once I made this chocolate cake that had layers of strawberry cheesecake hidden in the middle, and people lost their minds over it. After we moved to my husband's hometown, right before our first Christmas there, I was so excited. I'd already gotten all these ingredients for this amazing Christmas cake that had all of our favorite flavors. I found this farmer who had the best fruits I'd ever seen in my life. I was telling my sisters-in-law about it, going on about how pumped I was to make this cake for everyone. That's when they shut me down hard. They told me not to bother and said they'd just get store-bought instead. They do this with literally everything I offer to make. Only with me though. If one of their friends offers to bring the exact same thing they just turned me down for, suddenly it would be rude to refuse. The store-bought cake they got was absolutely terrible. Like rock-hard awful. The kids literally made jokes about sawing it into bricks to make a bread brick house. Nobody ate it except for like 2 bites to be polite. Fast forward a few years and my husband had bragged about my baking to so many people that my semi-pro kitchen was back in full swing. We watch my sisters-in-law's kids pretty often and they love baking with me. They're always asking to help measure ingredients or decorate cookies. But we still get that same horrible store-bought Christmas cake every single year for the family gatherings. And every year, nobody eats it. Yesterday, the whole family was together dealing with some drama about my parents-in-law, so we decided to hash out Christmas plans while everyone was there. Since we're hosting this year, I said I'd handle all the food and they could just bring dessert like always. That's when the oldest kid, Emma, completely lost it. She started complaining about why we have to get that awful cake every single year, and why couldn't I make something for dessert too? My husband jumped right in and told her that her mom and auntie really prefer the cake from the store. Emma looked at her mom, then her aunt, then back at her mom, then at my husband. Then she said the most brutal thing I've ever heard come out of an 8-year-old's mouth. Well, they can't even cook, so they shouldn't get to pick what we have to eat. The room went completely silent. Both my sisters-in-law looked like they'd been slapped. I had to bite my lip to keep from laughing because this kid just roasted her own mom and aunt without even meaning to. She was just being honest about the situation. I quickly shut her down and said that they really liked that cake and we needed to respect the traditions that make them feel more at home. But inside I was doing cartwheels because their own daughter just called out exactly what I'd been thinking for years. Later, when we were cleaning up, Emma came up to me in the kitchen. She asked if I was mad at her for what she said. I told her I wasn't mad, but that sometimes grown-ups have feelings about traditions even when they don't make sense to kids. Then she asked if I could teach her how to make a really good cake, so maybe next year she could make one herself. I almost cried right there. This little girl was so frustrated with having to choke down terrible cake every year that she wanted to learn how to bake just to fix the problem. I told her we could definitely do that, and maybe we'd practice with some smaller cakes when she comes over to our house. Her face lit up like Christmas morning. The best part is my sisters-in-law couldn't say anything without admitting their own kid was right about their cooking. They just sat there looking uncomfortable while Emma and I talked about different types of frosting. My true petty revenge is planting the seed of anti-exclusionary traditionalism in their own offspring, but I'm definitely making that kid whatever cake she wants the next time we watch her. She earned it with that wicked burn about her mom and aunt not being able to cook.